My cats are alcoholics, and I know that sounds really bad, but like we listen and we don't judge. Everyone deserves a little treat every now and then. We're creating them a new wet bar because they might be alcoholics, but we're a good parent. I can show you their old setup. This is their current setup, but it's kind of dusty, kind of dirty. You have to read the signs to know where it is. We're gonna fix this. I'm bad at editing. Hopefully that just ended up right there. Anyway, let's get to it. I wanted to do this outside originally, but weather here is really unpredictable, so we're doing it inside. We don't really have that much of an option. It is what it is. This is why you can see my kitchen, but we're dealing with what we can work with. I've waited like 3 days to make this video because I kept waiting for a not windy day. It is what it is. It's warm, but it's windy. We can't do that because I don't have a microphone, so you basically just be hearing like as I talk to the microphone, so we're not doing it. Anyway, okay, we're going with the first layer. It's just gonna be like a thin layer of basic brown. We're trying to get it kind of coated really quickly because cardboard soaks stuff in, obviously, but if you get it on really quickly and it dries quickly enough, it kind of creates like a protection layer, I guess. I've made them a bunch of tiny things before. I can show you guys. I have like a million. I call them kitty corners. They're super cute. I don't think my cats give two shits about them. We have 3, by the way. Dexter, Basil, and Nova. I don't think they give 2 shits about the cat things that I make, but I'm a tiny things collector and clearly a cat collector at this point, so it's for me far more than it is for them. And I don't care. Okay, I don't know if I even mentioned the crazy weather here. This has been 10 minutes since I started painting this. I just finished the first layer. It's wet, I can't show you right now, but I'm about to do a second coat of just the basic brown, and then I'll start doing some of the detailing. This has been 10 minutes. It's either about to start storming or in another 10 minutes it'll be bright and shiny again, so I'm very sorry for the interrogation style lamp that I have going on right now. At the beginning of the video, the lighting was pretty. I don't know what to tell you. And now my hands are too painty to fix it, so we're just gonna deal. We're here. Let's do a second coat, and then I'll get back to you with some of the detailing. It's not gonna be that detailed because 1, it's cardboard, 2, they're cats, 3, I don't have the patience. I have to be somewhere in an hour. I'll be right back. Okay, sun came back out, told you it would. Second coat was just done. I made it like a little bit lighter than I did last time because the detailing I'm gonna add, some of it's gonna be lighter, some of it's gonna be darker. And I don't wanna have to like go even darker than the original brown shade. So, yep, I went too light for one of them. So I ended up making a second like middle kind of shade. This is gonna be one of the colors that I use as my detailing colors. Probably I'm gonna add a little bit of red in though because it got too like a little bit ashy, I guess, because I just added white. Red will add back in that I hate to say the blood tone, but it'll be, yeah, because if you add blue it'll be a cool tone. Red will make it into a warm tone. So I think we're going warm tone for this one because I want it to be like fake walnutty wood. It also doesn't really matter. Again, it's gonna be covered in liquor and little trinkets, but I'm just keeping you up to date with what I'm doing. Normally I'd let this dry all the way, but again, I am on a time crunch and I don't want to do this over the span of 2 days, so I'm just gonna mix up some colors and then I'll try to show you what I'm doing. You might also just see the final result. We're gonna see how this ends up. So I mix up some colors. That was the original like really pretty brown tone that comes in the tube, and then this is the one that I've added red to, and then this is the one that I've just added a little bit more white to. I'm gonna use my little fan brush and kind of get it on here lightly and then very gently brush it. It's sticking to the mat. Luckily I put a mat down. Brush it along it. Let's see if I can get at least like one video of me actually doing it. Okay. So it'll be a lot of those until it kind of looks like wood grain. I think I'm gonna do it and then show you guys, because otherwise you're just gonna see me fussing with it. Maybe I'll put in like a quick clip of me fussing with it. Maybe I'll fast forward it. I truly don't know. My cats are up to something in the background too if you keep seeing me look off camera. We're going to repeat that step with all of the different colors that I've mixed up. I've occasionally added little spirals because real wood has those knots in it. Yeah, it's like that simple, and honestly I kind of think the messier it is to a certain extent makes it look more realistic. To each their own. I could totally be done here like it is looking a little bit woody. You can't really see in there, I'll show you later. I'm going to continue because I've mixed up all these colors. I would recommend wetting your brush, especially if you have a fan brush like this, because it kind of ends up like this, and it's perfect for doing it. And then you can use the tippiest one to make your little spirals. Again, it doesn't matter. It is fake wood for cats. But that's just my advice. Okay, I'm going to finish it, and I'll show you. And then I probably have to go, so I'll show you the final setup once everything is dried and I come back from my event. Also, if anyone ever wants me to show them how I built this, I can make a second video and make another. You know, my measurements I was kind of winging it, and I can truly show you how I took the measurements. It was not with a ruler. And this also was not the original design because I messed it up partway through. But I think it looks cute. A little bit mid-century modern, which is what we go for in this household. Yeah, I would be more than happy to make a second video just about that. I love making things out of cardboard. I think it's so silly goofy, especially when it's for the cats. Again, I'm gonna show off the kitty corners at some point, but most of it's made of cardboard. So she's drying right now. So there's gonna be the top, obviously. There's gonna be a little shelf for all of their little cups and stuff. All the liquor will fit down here. Got anything to add? Okay, cool. I'll come back to you once it's dry. Oh, there are a few finishing detailings while this is drying that we need to decide upon. So I have a couple of bags of stuff. Should we add coral somewhere on it, flowers somewhere on it? I'm kind of thinking the flowers like dangling down, or my personal favorite, teeth. Let me know what you think. Leaning towards teeth or flowers. I fear they'll chew on the coral. All right, here's the final result. I already had that little shelf up there, and I feel like it matches pretty perfectly. They have all their liquor bottles, all of their tiny cups, all of their tiny glassware. You can see Basil in the mirror. They have their little busking station for cookies and tips. I ended up using these tiny little light bulbs instead of any of the beads that I had. Yeah, I think it's really cute. Let me know what I should make next. Happy to make a million more of these videos. Anything to add? What do you think? He likes it.